Hey cuties! Here's a video about some games I'm excited about from LudoNarraCon 2023, a digital narrative games festival hosted by indie publisher Fellow Traveler. You can find all the exhibiting games on Steam, some of them are demos, others are debuts, and all of them are super fun to play. Also, all the games that are taking part in the exhibition are on sale. For this video, I've handpicked a few gems that I really wanted to share with you. You can find the link to the store pages down below, as well as links to my other channels that you might want to follow me on. Now, before we get into it, I just want to give a couple of honorable mentions. The first is Mid-Autumn. Now, for various reasons, I can't show you the gameplay for this quite yet, but I will be playing this when it releases into early access on the 8th of May, so follow me on Twitch if you want to join in on that. They will be releasing a demo during LudoNarraCon, so be sure to catch up on that. I heard the music is really good. Other honorable mentions include The Pale Beyond, which centers around a polar expedition/rescue mission, Immortality, which is finding the mystery behind the disappearance of Marissa Marcel through an interesting game mechanic, Citizen Sleeper, a role-play game where the player explores a space station on the fringes of interstellar society, and Beacon Pines, a cute but creepy adventure game with a shady mystery set in a small town. So let's get started on this, shall we? First up is The Invincible. This game absolutely floored me. I loved the cool little gadgets the game gives you for space exploration, and the different ways you can interact with the environment, the intrigue of the story, and all the small details you can find in the various journals. While the demo is a little short, it gives you more than enough to want to play the full game. Coming out later in 2023, The Invincible is well worth the hype. Next, we have Glitch Hikers, The Spaces in Between. This game offers the player space to meditate on certain concepts like being present, enjoying life, and the personal connections we make through it all. Glitch Hikers doesn't start with any pretense, nor does it worry too much about setting the tone. It's very intentional about guiding you through a journey in a gentle way, telling you from the beginning to keep an open mind. The game prepares the player for difficult conversations while also giving them the options to back out if they're uncomfortable. The player is given a choice on the journey they wish to take. I decided to take the highway. Here I was given just enough time to contemplate, from the conversations you have with hitchhikers to the radio show host to just driving. I felt like I was having a mini spiritual experience. Not many games can achieve this, but Glitch Hikers does so with great care and sensitivity. Better, creators of Fallen London, has made a new game, Mask of the Rose. It's kind of a romance visual novel. However, unlike some games in the same genre, Mask of the Rose offers the player to opt into pure friendship, which is great for someone like me who gets uncomfortable with romancing NPCs. Filled with intrigue, mysterious characters, and brilliant writing, Mask of the Rose promises to be another engrossing adventure in the Fallen London universe. I can't wait to get stuck into this. On the same end of the spectrum is Mythwrecked, Ambrosia Island, made by the same developers responsible for Roki. The player controls Alex, who is stranded on this mysterious island and needs to befriend the mythological residents there. The game invites the player to explore the environment, chat, pick fruit, and sometimes just chill. And while exploring, I had so many questions like, what does the symbol mean? What does this turbine do? What do you mean there's so much of the island to explore? I can't wait for the full release. I'm enjoying the demo so much already. Next up is Locomotive, a murder mystery set on a train. While the premise doesn't seem very original, the storytelling is dynamic and interesting enough to capture my attention. It has a great sense of humor, and the music and graphics give me a Monkey Island feel, as well as other adventure games of the time. I particularly enjoyed the animations. They seem crafted with care and intent on giving the player a good chuckle. The writing is funny, quirky, and engaging. I love a good mystery, and a well-written one with a lot of character is right up my alley. Give the Locomotive demo a go if this also interests you. Slay the Princess is a horror game that's been drumming up a lot of hype at conventions lately. While the genre is not my cup of tea, I decided to give this one a whirl anyway. And I can tell you that it is worth the hype. The premise is simple. Just slay the princess, my guy. But the game gives you so many options to explore that you can't help but feel that there's something more to this. And there is. Without spoiling anything too much, this demo does give you a number of routes to explore, so if you enjoy horror visual novels, definitely give this one a go. And finally, the demo for Stray Gods is finally available. Announced not too long ago, this narrative game is actually a musical, which is an interesting spin on the genre. The voice acting is on point, which is unsurprising given the star-studded cast. So far, the music in the demo is gorgeous and the storytelling is engaging. Even the environments are beautiful. It's really cool that players can construct their own narrative and even the song themselves through their choices, so I urge you to go through the demo again and again and again to listen to all the different songs that you can possibly create. And that's my list. Please check out all of these and all the other exhibiting games at LudoNarraCon 2023. They also are hosting some awesome panels with some incredible developers, so please check those out when you have the chance. Okay, bye!